Little House on the Prairie is not simply a drama, but also a symbol of family love and community cohesion. With memorable characters and a poignant plot, the film has captured the hearts of millions of audiences for generations. However, over time, many familiar faces of the film have left us forever. In this video, we'll take you back to those days through the stories of the actors from Little House on the Prairie who have passed away. Each of them not only left their mark on the small screen, but also the hearts of those who love the film. Please join us in remembering and celebrating their immortal lives, careers, and legacies through these emotional retrospectives. Catherine McGregor played Harriet Aon in 1974 when she was 49. Harriet Aon is the town's general store owner and a controversial figure with an arrogant and sarcastic personality. McGregor brought a humorous and edgy edge to her character, making Harriet one of the series' most memorable characters. In her later years, McGregor lived a peaceful life and participated in spiritual activities. She passed away on November 13, 2018 at 93.
An old friend. Been close to Amy Hearn for a long time.
Well, as I remember, last week, Mrs. Olson, it was heavy on the top and light in the middle.
Yes. Do you think it's something serious?
Dabbs Greer played Pastor Robert Alden in 1974 when he was 57. Pastor Alden is a spiritual leader of the Walnut Grove community, always providing comfort and guidance to the residents. Greer brought calmness and compassion to his character, making Pastor Alden a symbol of faith and support. In his later years, he faced many health problems, including kidney and heart disease. He passed away on April 28, 2007 at 90 years old.
That concludes our service for this Sunday. May God be with each one of you.
Yeah. I hope you won't take offense, Reverend. But if you just read that and say...
Merlin Austin played Jonathan Garvey in 1977 when he was 37 years old. Jonathan was a hard-working farmer and close friend of Charles Ingalls. Before being an actor, Austin had a successful career in American football, playing for the Los Angeles Rams and being selected to the Pro Bowl 14 times. After leaving Little House on the Prairie, Austin continued his acting career and participated in many other projects, including the Father Murphy series. During his last years, Austin faced pleural cancer. He passed away on March 11, 2010 at 69 after a long battle with the disease.
Outgoing orders? I think you'll find everything in order.
Well, it sure seems to be. The bank thought so. They didn't give me a minute's trouble with that loan.
Yeah, they recognize a growing enterprise.
No, I don't think so. I'm pretty handy at protecting my own property.
Uh-huh. Well, suit yourself.
Well, I best be running along.
Richard Bowe played Nels Austin, Harriet Austin's husband, when he was 50 years old in 1974. Nels is a gentle, patient man who often has to deal with his wife's antics. Bowe brought warmth and authenticity to his character, making Nels a beloved character in the Walnut Grove community. During his final years, he lived in the Motion Picture and Television Foundation Home and Hospital in Calabasas, California. He passed away on February 3, 2014 at 89 from pneumonia.
Now I've destroyed your entire stock of elixir.
You listen to me, Nelson!
No, Harriet, you listen to me!
Just by cutting down on the size of the tables and turning them crosswise, you have increased your seating capacity by 22%.
Major, perhaps you've increased...
Shannon Doherty played Jenny Wilder in 1982 when she was 11 years old. Jenny Wilder is the niece of Al Manzo and Laura Ingalls Wilder, living with them after her father died. Jenny is a strong and determined girl, but also faces many difficulties and tragedies. In one episode, Jenny tried to commit suicide after her father's death, but is luckily saved and then learns to overcome her pain. Doherty brought emotion and authenticity to her character, making Jenny an integral part of the series. In her later years, Doherty faced breast cancer and shared a journey fighting the disease publicly and courageously. She passed away on July 13, 2024 at 53.
Monzo.
Son.
You can't do that.
Well, then what?
Wait a minute. Maybe Miss Plum let me bring her to...
Michael Landon played Charles Ingalls in 1974 when he was 38. Charles Ingalls was a devoted father and pillar of the Ingalls family, always working hard to support the family during difficult times. Landon not only starred but also served as the producer, writer and director for many episodes, giving the series a distinct style and emotional depth. In his later years, Landon faced pancreatic cancer. He passed away on July 1, 1991 at 54, leaving behind a great legacy in the entertainment industry.
Cross my heart.
All right, well, I knew your ma would just die of a broken heart if I didn't go along, so I accepted and then hoped to heaven she was a good cook.
You're teasing, Dad.
Where else would it be?
Can I take along the oatmeal cookies? Certainly.
Victor French played Isaiah Edwards in 1974 when he was 40 years old. Isaiah Edwards was a close friend of Charles Ingalls and an important member of the Walnut Grove community. Edwards is a strong, honest person and always ready to help his friends. French brought a sense of humor and authenticity to his character, making Isaiah a beloved actor. During his last years, French battled lung cancer. He passed away on June 16, 1989 at 54 after a short battle with the illness.
You mean you will?
Well, I could be persuaded.
Yeah! That's great! We'll be good. We promise.
I was asleep, don't you see? And I dreamed that these Indians come along and lifted that tree right off of me.
Only it wasn't a dream.
How'd you know that?
James Jeter played Hans Doppler in 1974 when he was 53. Hans Doppler was a blacksmith who lived in Walnut Grove, where Laura Ingalls worked as an apprentice. Hans is a supporting character who appears in 9 episodes from Season 1 to Season 6, providing stability and support to the community. Before starring on The Little House on the Prairie, Jeter had a long and varied career in film and TV, including roles in Cool Hand Luke and Assault in Precinct 13. He passed away on March 4, 2007 at 85.
You'd all be very proud of your accomplishments. You know, recently I spoke with my superior in Mankato about my...
Now, hold it a minute. Mrs. Olson has been kind enough to make the offer, and I think we ought to accept it. Now, what could you give, Kennedy? 50 cents? $1? As much...
Kevin Hagen played Dr. Hiram Baker in 1974 when he was 46. Dr. Baker is a physician and veterinarian, always ready to help people with dedication and compassion. Hagen brought authenticity and warmth to this character, making Dr. Baker an integral part of the series. During his last years, Hagen faced esophageal cancer. He passed away on July 9, 2005 at 77 after a long battle with the disease.
Well, I'm off to Miss Rucker. You know that woman would keep one doctor busy all by herself?
The do? That's French. They're French, aren't they?
I don't know. I guess so.
Hiram Baker. Yes, I'm Caleb Ledoux. Dr. Caleb Ledoux, I believe you're expecting me.
Eddie Quillen played Buffalo Bill in 1977 when he was 70 years old. Buffalo Bill was one of the many roles that Quillen played in the series, including characters such as Gargan, Jet Haney, Judge Picker, Cavendish, Oldtimer, and Shorty. He gave each of his characters a unique and humorous touch, making the episodes richer and more diverse. Before starring in Little House on the Prairie, Quillen had an acting career that spanned the 1920s, with roles in comedies and dramas. In his later years, Quillen faced many health problems and died on July 19, 1990 at 83.
With what?
I don't know exactly.
I'm waiting for a ride.
Oh, somebody special?
Carl Swenson played Lars Hansen in 1974 when he was 66. Lars Hansen was a founder and leading citizen of the Walnut Grove, known for his wisdom, leadership, and compassion. Swenson brought warmth and authenticity to his character, making Lars a community icon. In his later years, Swenson faced many health problems, including heart disease. He died on October 8, 1978 at 70 years old from a heart attack, just 8 days before his final episode aired. His passing left a huge void in the hearts of fans and colleagues, but his legacy lives on through his roles and dedication to the art of acting.
They would die on him, and then folks would know he's a fraud.
Fraud? Are you old Billy Goat? You can't even blow a whistle on time. He's 3...
There is nobody here.
Sam Edwards played Mr. Bill Anderson in 1978 when he was 63. Bill Anderson was a friend of the Olsen and Ingalls families, appearing in 6 episodes from season 6 to season 9. Edwards brought warmth and authenticity to his character, making Bill indispensable to the Walnut Grove community. Before joining Little House on the Prairie, Edwards had a long and varied career in film, TV, and radio, including roles in 12 O'Clock High and The Postman Always Rings Twice. In his later years, he faced many health problems and passed away on July 28, 2004 at 89.
Right through the floor.
How do you know that?
Well, in my business, you learn to see the signs. Especially when they're that obvious.
Be a while yet.
Say, shouldn't you two be getting back to school?
Well, I really want to stay and wait till the first call comes in.
I'll tell you what. After...
Hersha Prairie played Alice Garvey since 1976 when she was 31. Alice Garvey is a dedicated teacher and the wife of Jonathan Garvey. Prairie brought strength and compassion to her character, making Alice an integral part of the Walnut Grove community. In her later years, she had to deal with a brain tumor. She passed away on August 23, 2023 at 78 after a long battle with the illness. Her passing left many regrets, but her contributions to the art of acting and her memorable roles will forever be honored.
Not you, us. Just to help out. Jonathan, we're a family. We should think of ourselves as one. You sold the team? How could you? How could you do such a foolish thing? Those horses...
What do you think about the departure of the actors from Little House on the Prairie? And who do you miss the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for future content updates. Thank you.